Sunflowers. Hey guys, welcome back to, oh god, which Zelda is this again? This is, the Skyward Ocarina of Majora's Twilight Waker. Yeah, that's what it is. So in the last episode, we went to the Temple of Time, over here on the Great Plateau, which is where we're at right now, right over here. And, you can kind of see the outline of the Great Plateau here, and it kind of makes sense. That's pretty cool. So on the Great Plateau, there are 4 chasms, or as some people say, chasms. I'm not sure where that started. But there's also 3 shrines. I'd rather go ahead and take care of the shrines first, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I said. We could cut down some trees while we're here, but I'm not going to do that. So I don't really feel like cutting down trees. Is that a butterfly? Wait, what kind of butterfly is that? Let's go find out. Actually, you know what? We could find out by doing this, couldn't we? What are you? You're a summerwing butterfly. Get in my range, dude. Get in my range. Is that it? Did we get it? Yes, we did. Alright, awesome. Don't know if we'll actually need those. I'm pretty sure they are necessary for another armor upgrade. You know, one day I sat down and I just was like, I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna write down with a pen and paper a list of all the stuff you need to upgrade all the armor in the game. And I got like a fourth of the way into it and I'm like, screw this. If there's a webpage with this information around there, which there is, you know, it would be easier just to use that if I ever needed to. Like, I don't know, I thought maybe somehow by writing it down that would cement it more in my memory so I wouldn't have to, like, look it up or something when I was trying to, like, do that. But, I decided, what the hell, not a big deal. Gee, this poor Wizrobe, man. You got a lot of HP, actually. Oh, well. He just is never gonna get back up again. That poor guy, I tell you. Anyway, so, there's a Korok pretty close to here. I'd like to go ahead and get that before we do anything else. Because, of course, there's a Korok. There's always a Korok. Oh, shoot, wasn't watching my stand there. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Getting up to the top of the cliff here. And just over here on the south side, I believe... Oh, I did it again, jeez. I'm gonna be more careful about that. Like, in real life, I would never do that. And my body would always be like, please stop! And then I would stop, you know. But here on the video games, you just press a button, and it's like, oh, there you go. Actually, now that I think about it... Oh, right, this is like one of those where you have to ascend up to it, so go down to the base. And let's hope we find it. Oh, wow, it's not all the way down there, is it? It's kind of looking that way right now. Usually they're not that far down, but yeah, we'll try it. Wait, though. Oh, okay, it's like down... Oh, man, I thought this was gonna, like, ascend me back to the top of the cliff. And it's not going to. It's just gonna send me, like, 2 feet up. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, what can you do? Ooh, Boss Bokoblin, I see you down there. Kind of feel like fighting you, too. Should I do it? I wonder if I should. Of course, I could just cheat and stand up here, you know, and then just slightly move to the side like Ganon in those comics, you know. Those guys are all just standing there, shields at the ready, and there ain't nothing they can do. You can hurt Tulin, apparently. If I wanted to, I could just stand here and dodge rocks and let Tulin do all the work. But I'm not gonna do that, because, that's kind of ridiculous, man. Of course, then again, climbing this cliff might prove to be a challenge if he's throwing rocks at us, huh? No, are you saying I have to fight him? Can we get the camera back around? This is what I mean by, like, the camera being too slow. It's like, when you try to get back around to look and see what you're doing, and it's like... And it takes forever, so... we got Muddle Buds, let's do it. No. No. Just no. Jeez, what armor was I wearing there? Was I not healed up or something? Actually, this might be good, because this might actually warp me back up to the top of the cliff. I don't think it's actually going to, but... yeah, there's a chance. I don't know. Nope, it's just gonna warp me right there. Well, see, now I got vengeance on the mind. Well, they don't even see me now, so it's like, oh, hey. Hello there, boys. Would you like to be confused? A little bit? Well, we didn't quite get all of them, and also my weapon's broken. So here, how about we topaz rod these mofos? Let's do a little spread action here. Use our bolt action rifle. And you just kind of lay waste to these large groups like this. Oh shoot, now I'm out of magic. Well, that's okay, let's just spread it around a little bit here. Oh, right in the butt, man, right in the butt! Right in the butt hole! I'll tell you. You know, the only thing better would be if we just shot a bomb flower right into the middle of that mess right now. So I'm gonna do that. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, what weapon have we got here? Put the bow away so I can switch my weapon, thank you. Oh, jeez, I broke it. Well, big surprise there. Yeah, this won't take too long. This guy's almost already dead. Once you take out their leader, they'll be disoriented. Isn't there like a line from the Phantom Menace that goes something like that? Like, without the Viceroy, they'll be confused. This guy's like just mourning the loss of his big bro here, man. He just dropped his shield like I'd give up. It's like the heroes in My Academia, they just started giving up that one day. Oh, thanks for the cover there, Tulin. That was excellent. I don't want to knock you off the cliff, because I'll lose your supplies if I do. Well, I guess the fire killed him. Well, you know, it's gotta be one thing. Yeah, so big Bokoblin boss parts don't actually... Well, okay, well, I guess the horn does, but yeah. We may actually need a few of those, too. So it's good that we have that. But all the other parts, though? No such thing. No such luck. 27 fuse power, also. So that would have been good to attach to something, well, not that, but... Let's just say Royal Guard's Claymore might have been good for that. Why don't we use, since we're not going to be using all these horns, let's put a Black Bokoblin horn on our 8-fold long blade. That gives it 25. Now if we ever decide we want to do that sneak strike strategy again, you could totally do it. What am I doing with a sturdy long stick? I was going to cut out that death, but like, that's not a luxury you really have in this game because it shows it right there every time you die, so it's like, well, crap. You're not going to get away with that easy, are you? I'm just going to meet you back up at the top of this cliff here. Actually, you know what I was just thinking? So maybe I should test out my vehicle, because I made one, but I'm not sure if I'm happy with it yet, because it didn't fly that well the first time I did it. So, we'll try it here, though. The thing with this, though, is sometimes if you have it on uneven ground, it can kind of have an awkward time taking off. But yeah, if I just don't press anything, it'll just go kind of forward. If I pull back, it'll fly straight up. And then if I go, oh shit, we're too close to the cliff, come on, stop jutting out. The whole reason I couldn't ascend for you is because you weren't shaped like that. Okay, so there you go. That got the job done a little faster than climbing would have, I can tell you that. So, oh great, yeah, now it's cold outside. Huh. This comes up so much more often than you think it would, and it's actually pretty annoying. But it's an obstacle in the game. I mean, what do you expect them to do? Just let you off scot-free all the time? What is that? Oh, pick up? Not sure why that's there. Normally it'd be a Korok there. In fact, normally this would be a Korok over here, to tell you the truth. These 3 rocks looking all sus over here. Yeah, so the next shrine is actually not too far from here. There's a waterfall just northwest of us, and I'm gonna head straight to it, pretty much. There doesn't really seem to be anything that's gonna distract us between now and then. Oh gosh, I'm picking my teeth with my nose, or with my tongue. Oh my god. If there was a person in this world who could actually pick their teeth with their nose, I'd love to see that. I know people can do some pretty weird crap with their facial reconstructive surgeries and all, but that's just asking maybe a little too much here. So, okay, so yeah, one big problem here though is the water here is going to be super, super cold. So it's going to hurt you pretty bad if you dare touch it, so try not to. The cave should be just down here. It's the waterfall cave is what they call it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's behind the waterfall though, so let me just make sure. No, I'm not getting near that. I'm pretty sure it's behind the waterfall. I'm just gonna take it on faith here and go right down. I don't know what this oh, it's a bloopy, duh. Surprised he didn't see me already by now. I got plenty of arrows, I can just go ape all day long. If he even drops one red rupee, then it's worth it. Waterfall cave, hell yeah, dude. Wait, this is not a waterfall cave. Oh, actually, it is a waterfall cave. Well, I thought it was just going to turn left and go past the waterfall. River of the Dead Waterfall Cave. This is exactly what we're looking for. We don't need our armor anymore, so... Or, I mean, not our cold protection anymore. Because caves are warm. Always keep that in mind, because you never know if that little bit of extra attack power, much less the defense power, will actually come into play or actually be worth it. Especially when you're fighting crap like this. Tulin, you shot a little early there, buddy. I guess that happens when you're young. Well, you're gonna open your old big mouth? Well, that's why, because his mouth wasn't open, because I wasn't near close. No, we're not ending the video, grass. Go back away. Okay, maybe this is... yeah. This is what I meant earlier by these things being kind of... a little bit annoying. Anyway, spear. Go. Oh. And they're attacking from behind here. I guess I didn't need something that powerful for what amounted to basically a very basic bitch like. So, we should pick up the stone though. Soldier's shield, wow. I'm probably not ever going to use this. I don't usually use shields for offense. They can be used that way. And sometimes it can actually be pretty handy. In fact, I think I already did at some point. Like I had like a spiky shield and I was pummeling something with it, a construct, in a shrine or something like that. Anyway, Tedar Rock Shrine. This better not be a freebie, let me tell you. It's one of the few times I'm actually thinking that. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Fire and water. You're missing an element there, I think. Actually, okay. Okay, so now that I'm done scratching my nose, we can talk about elements. Which, mainly the obstacles in this shrine have to do with elemental weaknesses and stuff and such. You see these balls are electrified because of how they're attached to the thing. Or attached to the electrical conduits over there. So we're going to probably pull these out of the water. You can see they're still electrified. The problem is that water also conducts electricity if you paid even remotely attention in science class. And you don't want it to be because this metal block will also conduct it. So we got to get the balls out of the water. Oh, will the chains conduct it? Yeah, I think they will. I think I saw it on there. Yeah, so there's quite a few things going on here. We have a box over there that's burning painfully by the look of it. And then we have some ice blocks over here being dripped straight into fire. Did we do that shrine yet? Pretty sure we did already. The fire, or the... what was that one called again? I forget what it was called, but there was ice involved. I do know that. So, this is one of the few times where if you happen to have a hydrant, that would actually be pretty useful. We also have these battery looking, well, it's just another electric conduit, and there's an electrified block there too. It's only electrified because the water is, so if we take it out, and we just move it over here, we'll be just fine. I prefer to turn it diagonally so I have less... no. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat it. Give me a ride across the lava pool if you don't mind. I think we need to use this block to block the fire here. Ah, shit. Hang on a second. Shrink that ice down to nothing so we can get a fresh one here, a nice big one. You don't want to be taking half of an ice cube around, let me tell you. So, now you might think to yourself, well, I got an ice cube, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? Well, if we just put this over here in the lava, it should make a nice little platform for us. Or a few of them. I don't know if that's enough to actually get across. But that's okay, because it'll give us another one here. That's awfully nice of them to do. So the ice technically melted. It doesn't really count as an ice cube anymore, so we can just go here and make some more. Screw hydrants. What do you need hydrants for? In fact, I could have just probably thrown an ice fruit on that and been done like 10 times faster. So this wood block is in severe pain right now. We need to put it out, because otherwise it's going to die. So try to get it over to the water before it runs out of vitality, and then it'll get you all fixed up. And a lot of times in video games, the fact that wood doesn't conduct electricity is relevant. This game's no exception. I almost fell in the lava again there. So we can use this block to actually get around in the electrical current water, which is right over here. And if they made this any simpler, they'd have to basically tell us what to do outright, wouldn't they? There's only one problem, though. We have fire up there, so why don't we simply do the obvious thing here and subject the ice blocks to eternal torture while I proceed to use this to block the fire so that I can ascend up there. Pretty easy. The only problem is, however, I think we need to jump again. Yeah, we sure do, don't we? And if I try to use the old ascend other... well, no, I couldn't even get on top of it anyway. Unless, of course, I wanted... oh, boy. Let me see if I can't pull this off. So what we're going to do is we're going to... we'll just start with the block up there, and then we'll just move it down here. And set it down there. Well, not that far away. Jump on top of it, and recall it. Oh yeah. I don't know offhand what the solution actually is, what the intended solution is, but then again, you talk all day about what was intended, I don't really know. So there you go. Turn off the recall. Obviously, I didn't get whatever chest was in here. Maybe I'll run back in and check it out, because I'm starting to feel a little more uneasy about leaving too many chests behind and having to go do all those later. It's just going to be quite a hassle. I mean, I will have to go around and do all the Koroks eventually, and it'll be pretty hard to avoid walking by shrines that still have chests in them anyway. So, like, which is to say that I'll probably more than likely have no problem getting to those shrines and getting that done just on the way, you know? Okay, so to get the chest, what we're actually going to do is attach the ice block here, move this out of the way, try not to let the ice block get hurt, and then just go over here, and there it is right there. Because you can actually climb the ice blocks here, so that's kind of how I think you were meant to do that. And here we go. Oh, great. See, this is another reason tend to not go for the chests, just because, you know. So I guess while I'm in here, I might as well say the intended way to do this probably involves actually taking the ball out of the water, if I had to guess. I didn't have to go to all that trouble to do the stuff with the wood block over there. Although that is another way you can't do it, though, you know. Well, I was about to ascend back out of this cave, the cave that the shrine is in here, but I realized I don't have the boo-boo frog yet here, so let me just mine this up right here. Jeez, I put one of those on a one-handed weapon, and I don't usually do that. I guess it was all I had at the moment. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, you know, whatever you happen to have on you, you just fuse with what you got. It's all good. So let me just head through here. I mean, basically, just look for a bombable wall somewhere, or just kill it when you see it. It's probably because of the way we came in, so we didn't turn around and look behind us after we did that. Which is a conundrum that can often happen in 3D games. Like, you walk through a door, you don't turn around and look to see what that entrance looked like, so you're not going to recognize it when you see it from the other side. And that's just a thing that it's kind of unavoidable, really. Oh, there we go. Well, we got one. No. There it is. You're going to hit it sooner or later. Alright, so that's two of them. Now I'm just going to go grab this third one, and then we can start on the chasms here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. That's... Oh, look how fast my life is draining. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, get me out of this. Thank goodness that doesn't take away your stamina, because in real life, it probably would. Like, it's harder to work out when you're hurting, when you're in pain. Anyway. Hey, maybe I finally have an excuse to use one of these hasty things, since I'm going to be running around for a little bit here. So... Remember in the first game, when I... Oh gosh, hello. Boy, the distractions just literally never stop, do they? Oh, right. You just have to get your fill, don't you? You have to get your fill! Well, I won't have it. Wait, have I taken a picture of your eyeball yet? No, I have not. Well, I have now. Whew. Oh my gosh, dude. Those keys can be so irritating. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna climb this mountain. A little bit of haste speed up, so that helps too. Oh man, look at that moonshot. I almost can't not show that. Anyway, you can see that other X on the map, so yeah, we totally got killed over there. So I have to see what it was that killed me, and maybe not let it happen this time. And I would say, oh yeah, I can't be wearing my armor right now, but it's like I am wearing two pieces of it. Maybe I just forgot to heal and I was really low on life or something, because I didn't think... like, number one, that I was low on life, or number two, that those would do that much damage. You could always just avoid them, though. So to get back to what I was saying, because good lord, in the first game I came up here and I walked right past this, and the King Daphne's or whatever, was standing up there waiting for me to talk to him so he could tell me what to do. Anyway, this is where he was, and this time I'm not gonna miss him. Or the Korok that's waiting next to him. Yahaha! So here's another one of those cool lore details that you've probably heard about already. There's a royal claymore here. And this is actually the king's grave right here. The king's tomb, or whatever you want to call it. And this sword, which I don't believe I had... Oh yeah, I guess I do. This sword is actually the same sword that he uses... because the king is playable in Age of Calamity, and that's the sword he uses in that game. So that's really cool that they managed to get that right, you know, to have him with his sword by his grave, and it's the same sword he uses in battle, so that's pretty cool right there. It just makes it all the more baffling that they would get such a small detail like that right, but then the whole Shikatech thing just be a complete, utter and gaping hole in the continuity, you know? If you consider that to be a hole. Just heading over here to the third shrine, should be around this corner here. Probably just jump down to it from up here. What cliffs are these, anyway? Well, there is some dockage going on down there. Oh, another summer wing butterfly. It is kind of weird that you see summer wing butterflies in this area. Like, really? Oh, you flew away on me, boy. Anyway. Ooh, is that splash fruit over there? Wow. Didn't expect to see splash fruit all the way out here. You only ever usually see it in the Zora area. Anyway, we're getting pretty close. More Aracudas over there. No, that's not an Aracuda, that's a Wizrobe. What the hell, dude? Hey, we actually have a shrine that's outside here. I can't believe it, jeez. What do we got? Rio Goza Shrine. I feel like I remember looking up that word, Rio Goza. But why I needed to look it up, that part I don't remember. I guess we're about to find out here in a second. Hey, I don't know, maybe it'll at least give me some interesting stories to tell here. Oh, shucks, I was hoping for a naked battle shrine, but I guess we're not going to get that here. Oh, that's... Oh, this shrine. Okay. Oh, my man, my land, my... Jesus, Mother Mary, you have no idea. Oh, where do I even begin with this shrine? This... Like, if I had to pick the top 3 shrines that confuse me the most in the game, this would probably be one of them. And that didn't work because I attached it to the outside of the gear like a dumbass. You know, because I'm in town to play the Dolphins, you dumbass. Anyway, let's get in here and try that. So as long as the cigarette's attached there, that gear should work along with the other one, and this should all be fine here. But then you get to this room. Well, let's just get the chest first so we can get the easy part out of the way, and then we can talk about the other stuff. Let's pull that open right there, and we get ourselves a fitting reward. Another cigarette. It's the only thing better than 1 cigarette is 2. So you can attach this chest here and actually bring it down, so you don't have to worry about trying to climb up to that. That's a nice little handy trick there. Handy trick, I mean, not hand trick. I'm not talking about hand solo here. You know, Han. So I don't know how many solutions there are to this, because I know there's more than one. I've seen it done a number of different ways, but geez Louise. My first time doing this shrine was an absolute struggle. And part of the reason for that is because we have this gear over here. And one of the spokes of the gear obviously has a platform sticking out from it. And so my first thought when I got to this shrine was, well, okay, attach one of the cigarettes to the protruding spook. Protruding spoke. Protruding spook. Lovely. Attach the cigarette there so it pushes this bottom platform up. The problem is that even if it does that, nothing's there to push the top platform up. You know, and so... And then what made it worse was, if you attach the cigarette and the gear stopped, it would actually break your little machine out here, then this cigarette would come down, but it would be on the other side of the door, which would shut. So you'd have to restart the gear, you have to reach through the bars of the door and attach the cigarette back to the gears on the other side of the door while not being able to see what you're doing. So, like, that's, I don't know, that's just really annoying. But hey, there's actually an easier way to do it, and I'm going to demonstrate that for us here right now. So, first things first, let's just get a couple of tokes up there. Okay, let me just get up there first. I'm thinking too much about this now. So under the gear, there's like a whole little area down there, and you can go down there and actually like try to detach the cigarette. The other thing that can happen is even if you attach the cigarette, it pushes this platform up. When that gear gets to the other side, when the cigarette gets to the other side, then it hits the wall, and sometimes that knocks it off. Either that, or the gear gets stuck, and you can't reach it from down below. So I can't even find words to describe just how utterly annoying this shrine was my first time. Like, I understand it better now and all, but still. So, my way of doing this is just to bring a cigarette up with you, ascend, then grab the cigarette, orient it vertically, and attach it to the platform here. If you do that, you can actually climb. Wait, no, you can climb. You can climb the cigarette. And then from the top of that, you can actually get up here by jumping. There you go, just like that. That's how I do it, so there you go. If you need to know anything else, consult your local YouTube video. That's all I'm going to tell you there. I've seen enough of this place, and if I never see it again, it'll be too soon. As you're exiting this shrine, there's woods up ahead. And there are gloom hands in those woods. They're like right about here. So be very careful as you're walking around here, because you will get nailed by them. Like, you're going to see the fire fruit and be like, hey, maybe I should go grab that. And it's like, nope, don't do it. Don't fall for it. In fact, I don't even need to be over here anymore, I think. There's not any well, no, there is a Korok, actually. Pretty close by. Yeah, try to stay away. Because they can spot you from so far away. And if they do, you got yourself a handful. Oh, nope, there it is right there. Wait, we don't need to be crouching. Crap. Well, the tree was in front of the camera there, so I couldn't see what was going on. Well, this one might not be so bad. It's like heading straight for where it's supposed to be. So just keep grabbing the flowers as we go. Sometimes you just kind of get a sixth sense for where they are, where the flower's going to appear. Just looking for little trails of stuff in the nature, you know, and just following those trails. And then there you go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fight this stone talus over here, because what the hell? We haven't really fought enough of those, and I need more stuff to glue to my good weapons here, so this would be perfect, actually. Where you at? I know you're here. Oh, you're a battle talus, huh? Okay. Even better. Don't you dare blow your horn. I said don't blow your horn. Do I have any more Muddle Bloods? Yes, I do. I'm gonna need to go back to the depths at some point here. Let's just wait for you to throw your boys off here. Should go ahead and have my ascend ready so that I can... Oh, shoot. This guy's got spikes on the bottom of it. Oh, they have thought of everything, didn't they? Oh, now he's just going to attack them. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna sneak in here. You can still ascend through him, so, you know, the spikes don't really matter too much here. And we just happen to be next to the stone. That's even better. So we're killing a talus with a talus, let me tell you. Killing a talus with the heart of another talus. Gotta love it. That was a hell of an epic jump there, jeez. Highland Shroom, I thought that was a Sun Shroom for a second there. Let's see, are there any Bokoblins left over? Oh yeah, I see one over there. Oh man, it figures the archer would survive, doesn't it? Oh, he's not dead. He's not surviving now. Beep beep. Oh yeah. Blue Bokoblin horn. You know, I could probably fuse this to one of my 8-folds here, just to have something on it. So I'm tired of carrying them around and not doing anything with them because they don't have stuff fused to them. Alright, and then this, I'm gonna put this on my Royal Claymore here because, like, these are definitely meant to be fused onto two-handed weapons. There's just no two ways about it, really. That's where they work the best, and if you use them for mining, well, then you are wasting your time, let me tell you. Just use them to beat other stone taluses. You can kind of get yourself into a loop if you go around and mark all your stone taluses on the map. Just fight them one after another. You'll end up using their hearts to kill each other, and you'll end up with more hearts than you do stone taluses, so it works out pretty well. Also, there are arrows all over the place out here. My god. Oh, there's wait, let me get those over there. I don't care about the bow, I just want the arrows and all the other stuff. Anyway, well, I think this is a pretty good place to stop, because next time we're going to get started on the chasms here. So, next time on Tears of the Kingdom, wacky weeds, you know? See you guys later. I am so chunky in this armor, let me tell you.